I'd like to welcome you all to another EUP1501 tutorial session. This tutorial session is brought to you by KhaliTutors. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe to make sure that you get the latest videos the moment that we upload them. In this tutorial session, we are going to look at 5 topics. We will discuss the module as a whole, look at the groups, look at the declaration form, look at assignments, the different types of assignments, and then discuss the portfolio. Okay. So basically, the EUP module aims to bridge the digital divide. This simply means that it equipped students with ICT skills that will help them compete in the academic space and also in the workplace. So in this module, you will learn Microsoft Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and the browser Edge. Okay, you will learn how to do research and avoid plagiarism. So when you're doing your research, you will use other people's work. So in this module, you learn how to do in-text referencing and also the reference list. This module exposes students to technologies that are commonly used in the workplace and in the academic space. So, what do we mean by groups when we're talking about EUP as a module? Okay, so EUP has like 2 links that you will find when you have logged in on your MyUnisa. The first one is the general purpose link. This is the one that does not have T at the end. The second one is the one that has T at the end. The one that has a number and T at the end, it's simply your group. So all the assignments that you will submit via MyUnisa will be submitted through the group link. So you will use the one that ends with T. So it has this particular format. It's gonna be EUP1501 minus 2022 minus S2 if it's semester 2, S1 if it's semester 1, and then your group number. So this is your group number. Okay. The general purpose link is simply used to publish general announcements. So whatever you see in the general purpose group is accessible to every student who's doing EUP. However, as for the group, that is only accessible to the students who have been grouped to that particular group. Okay, so in each and every group has a TA. A TA is like your teacher, but in this case a TA simply marks your work and deal with any queries that you might have with regards to the module. So for this particular group, the TA is Miss R. Moremi, and she is in charge of group 142T. So when they want the group name, the group number, simply write everything. Don't just write the 142T. You will use this group number when doing your Excel assignment or when you're doing your declaration. Okay, so okay, and inside the group link, you will find assignments, forums, quizzes, and resources. In the assignments, that's where you're gonna submit your assignment. Okay, your forums, it's a discussion. You can ask questions and the TA is likely to respond, or your fellow students will simply respond to that. Okay, so quizzes, that's where you're gonna do assignment 6. There's only one quiz for EUP. Okay, so I think we've covered everything with regards to groups. Okay, so we have to move on now to the declaration. So the declaration is very important. Before you submit any assignment, you must submit the declaration form. You will find the declaration form in lesson 0 where it says starts here. Click on start here, then you will get these 2 links. One is title page and the second one is title assignment. Click on the assignment, and then you will get a link which will direct you to where you're gonna download your declaration form. You do not create your own declaration form. You can download it from here. But if you do have it, it doesn't really matter. You can if a friend has it, you can like take the one from your friend and then edit it to suit your needs. Okay, so what does the declaration form look like? Okay, So this is a declaration form. It looks like this. A declaration form will have the following information. I've actually downloaded this from my group, and then this is the information in bold is what I've added, except for the information in bold in the first sentence. Okay, so I've added my qualification. So it says full name of your qualification. Then since I'm doing the National Diploma in Safety Management, that's what I've written. Then I've also included the country. Since I'm in South Africa, I've included that, okay, I am in South Africa. Country where you reside, that's where you stay. I'm in South Africa. And then also I've included my group. This is your EUP group number. You see, you write everything. Don't just write the 142T. And then my teaching assistant. This information I got it from the first page. When you click on the link, the first page will give you such information. So make sure that you come here and copy the information that you need and then paste it on the declaration form. Okay, so once you're done with that, you need to include your name and surname, your full name and surname. If you've got two names, include both names. And then here you're supposed to include your student number and then the name of the module. You see, what I've done is write the full name of the module and also the module code. So you write the full name of the module and the module code. Okay, so now we have to move on to assignments. Okay, so we've got two sets of assignments. The first set is like discussion assignments. All discussion assignments are done via my UNISA. Okay, you do them via the group link. So you will find the questions there, and then you'll submit the questions there. Be careful, once the deadline has been reached, you cannot post on that particular, you cannot submit the assignment. So the system is able to tell you how many days are left, and then you submit your assignment there before the cutoff date. Once the cutoff date has passed, you cannot submit your assignment. But I'm not encouraging you to submit late, but I will tell you this when it comes to EUP. In most cases, in the number of semesters that I've helped students with the module, they always extend the deadline. So if you miss the deadline, it's likely that you're gonna get a second chance to submit. But try to avoid doing that and submit before the cutoff date. Another thing to note: after submitting your work, it takes about 30 minutes before you can see other people's work, before you can comment. So let's say the assignment requires you to comment. It takes more than 30 minutes for you to be able to do that after you've submitted your assignment. So you don't submit the assignment and then be able to comment. You submit the assignment, wait for a minimum of 30 minutes, and then you will get the option to actually comment on other people's work. Okay, so the assignments are submitted via my UNISA. The assignments are submitted via my UNISA. The results take time to return. This is very important. So after submitting your work, it might take a month, more than a month, or a week, depending on the person who's marking your work. Remember, all discussion assignments are marked by your TA. In this case, we say the TA is Miss Moremi, so it depends on Miss Moremi. If she finishes her marking early, she will submit. She will give you back your results early, and then. But if she takes time, you'll get your results later. So even if the other groups have received their results, it does not automatically mean that you'll also get your results. Groups have different TAs. If they were classes, we'll say classes have different teachers. Okay, so do not panic when that happens. Do not email people telling them that you haven't received your results. You can do that for as a hobby, but it's not really necessary. Okay, so when it comes to discussion assignments, you can do the assignments using your phone. You just have to go to Google Play, download the app that you need, and then use it for discussion assignments. Okay. However, we also have another set of assignments. The other set of assignments is known as MyLab. MyLab assignments are not done via MyUnisa. I have to repeat this. MyLab assignments are not done via MyUnisa. MyLab assignments are done through the Pearson website. For last semester, the Pearson website was simply login.pearson.com. This one has changed from what they were using in 2021 or 2020. 2020 was something which had Afro, but it was also a MyUnisa, a Pearson website as well. Okay, so you have to wait for that. So to get access to your Pearson website, they will send you a link. So last semester, what you did with the link, it took you to the Pearson website, but you did not have a password. So when you got there, you were supposed to click forgot password. Then they will send you a link to reset the password. Then you click on the link to reset the password, and then you create a new password. Okay, so I'm of the view that it is likely that for this semester it's gonna be the same thing. So the fact that you are grouped doesn't mean that you will automatically have access to the Pearson website. You need to wait for them to send you the link telling you that, okay, now you can access the Pearson website. Okay, so the results will not appear on the Stratus website. Okay, so after doing your assignment, your MyLab assignment, don't expect to see your results on the Stratus website. So which one is the Stratus website? You see, when you are on at my admin and then you click assignment submission, it takes you to another website, which is the Stratus website. Don't expect to get your results there. However, your results will show immediately on the Pearson website. So if you've got 100%, it will show you that you've got 100%. It will show you what you did right, what you did wrong, if you got some of the things wrong. Okay, so but when it comes to MyLab assignments, you cannot use your cell phone to do the assignments. As much as you might be able to download Excel, it doesn't have all the features that you need for MyLab assignments. So this is where we get in. We do help with discussion assignments as well, but most students who contact us normally ask for our help when it comes to MyLab. So if you don't have a computer, or you are lazy, or you are busy, you can simply give us a text. We'll assist you. We'll do the MyLab assignments for you. Okay, so yeah, let us now move on to the last section, which is the portfolio. So your portfolio is an equivalent of the exam. Okay, so other modules have exam. EUP doesn't have exams. So you write a portfolio. So the portfolio, it's normally something that involves a little bit of research. You're supposed to research about a particular topic that they've given you, and then you write a report. So that's basically a portfolio. A portfolio counts only 20% towards the final mark. This is crucial. So it means that if you missed most of your assignments, if you've missed 50% of your assignments, you're putting yourself at risk of failing the module before even like writing your portfolio. You need to do your assignments. Your assignments weigh more than what? The portfolio. So your assignments weigh 80% of your final mark, and the 20% is your portfolio. However, there is a condition. So even if you've got 100% for all assignments, meaning that you go to your exam with 20 over 100 of your final mark already in your pocket, you cannot pass the module if you get less than 40 on your portfolio. Okay, that's it. You cannot pass the module. So you need to get above 40% on the portfolio to pass the module. Okay, with that said, even if you get 100% on the portfolio, if you went to your assignments were like, you fail all your assignments, and on average, okay, out of the 80 that they contribute, you have less than, let's say you've got 20, it doesn't really help you. You won't pass the module. So your assignments are very important, and your portfolio is also important, because you need to pass the portfolio to pass the module, and you also need you to pass your assignments to pass your module. So some of the questions that I get from students is, oh, what happens if I fail assignment 1? Will I still be able to write exam? Yes, you should. It doesn't really matter if you've passed. If you can fail one, let's say you fail one assignment, you get 0 or you did not submit it, you can still pass the module as long as you perform well on your assignment. The only important thing is the average for that particular, for your assignments. If the average is good, then you are safe. Don't stress. And another thing, if you don't submit your portfolio, you fail the module automatically, because you'll get 0. And remember the condition, you must get at least 40% to pass the module. Okay, I think we've covered everything about this module, and if you've got like questions or you're not sure about stuff, do not hesitate to text us. You can contact us via our WhatsApp number, okay, or you can leave a comment here on YouTube. Thank you for your time.